So what I'm about to say to you is something that I've personally gone through, that I recognize that happened in a relationship that I was in. However, it does not speak to every relationship. But I do want to raise these red flags for someone, just in case this were to happen to you as well. So, not every love relationship is pure. That's the best way I can put it. Not every love relationship is pure. Sometimes people come in relationships with ulterior motives. And look out for these red flags, because you do not want to be, quote unquote, sleeping with the enemy. And if you don't pay attention to these red flags, it can also get you hurt and something far worse. Okay? So, if you're in a relationship with someone and you always notice that that person is constantly putting you down just out of the blue for no reason, understand that that's coming from somewhere. It's coming from somewhere. It just didn't come out. It's coming from somewhere, especially if you haven't done anything to garner that type of reaction. It's coming from somewhere. And more than likely, it's coming from jealousy. Yeah, oh yes. You could be in a relationship with someone who is jealous of you. Although you two should be working together, they could in some ways be jealous of you. Maybe it's because of, the way you look. Maybe it's because of what you have. Maybe it's because of your job, your education. You never know why a person could be jealous of you. But jealousy is a very dangerous emotion that someone could have towards you, and it cannot be ignored. You cannot be in a relationship with anyone who is jealous of you. I don't care if it's a friendship, I don't care if it's a love relationship, marriage, whatever it is. If you find red flags that suggest that that person is jealous of you, run for the hills, because it will not end well. Trust me. Once that seed of jealousy is within someone's heart, it's hard to break that. It's hard for them to see you as something other than competition. So, one red flag is when you're in a relationship with someone and that person is constantly putting you down, maybe slyly, indirect, little jabs at you, whatever, and especially around other people. They want to make you look bad around other people. That person is jealous of you. Anybody that puts you down around other people is jealous of you and wants to make you look bad. And that's a very dangerous person to be around. And let me think of some other situations that I've been in where I've noticed that in a love relationship, like, this person is really jealous of me. Like, how is it possible that I'm in love with you but you're jealous of me? A jealous person will go out of their way to make your life a living hell, just to feed their insecurities, because it makes them feel better to knock you off of your horse than to build up themselves to be on a horse. Maybe it's your confidence, because jealous people hate other people's confidence. They don't like it. If you have a certain confidence about yourself or a certain sureness about yourself, and you know who you are, and if you're in a relationship with someone who is the opposite and who does not know who they are and who is always looking at what others have and what others are doing, and they're not happy within themselves, they will be jealous of you. And here you are cheering them on, and they're tearing you down. Pay attention to those who you are in a relationship with, be it a friendship or whatever, and they're tearing you down in front of other people. They're making little snide remarks in front of other people. They're having little jokes about you on the side. And why should they do you like that when you're in their corner? When you two should be working together? It's because of jealousy. And you do not want to be in a relationship with anyone who has any jealous intentions towards you. And you have to pay attention to it, and you cannot ignore the red flags, because it progressively gets worse. It does get worse, because the jealousy turns into, like I said, them putting you down and them making you feel bad. And then it turns into arguments, because after a while you're going to get tired of getting put down and talked bad about, and then it's going to turn into something physical. And then you're going to try to figure out, how did we get here? How did we get to the point where we at each other's throats? Because I'm just reacting to what you're saying and what you're doing, and they're going to always make you look like you're the bad guy, like you have done something wrong. So, take my advice. If you notice that someone is in competition with you, that you are in a close relationship with, you're going to have to end those ties, especially if they are consistently and constantly always trying to be in competition and put you down, and you can see and feel the jealousy that they have towards you, because it does not end well. Jealousy is a very dangerous emotion that cannot be ignored, and once that seed is in somebody's heart, it is impossible to pluck that out, because they have it within themselves through an insecurity that you think that you're better than them, and they want to knock you off of your high horse, or from what they can see, a high horse. And all you're trying to do is either be in a friendship or be in a marriage or be in a relationship with them, because you see, through your eyes, you're seeing love, but through their eyes, you're seeing hate and enviousness. I hope this helps someone, and I'll see you guys in the next video.